Hello and welcome to the Behind the Soul Sign podcast. I am Vershay Ward.
I am Donovan Smith.
I'm Precious Jordan.
I'm Kiera Brown.
And today we're coming to you with another episode of Behind the Soul Sign podcast. Today we are talking about the lovely, beautiful Cream City, our city, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We are all going to talk about our discoveries here, the good and the bad, what we love about the city, and why you should invest and or buy here. First off, we're going to start with an icebreaker as we do every episode, every meeting. Today, Kiera is going to pull from the deck.
Okay, today our question is, would you rather be gossiped about or never talked about at all?
Yikes.
That's a good one. Who wants to start?
I ain't gonna lie. I'll start. I'd probably rather be gossiped about, to be honest. You know what I mean? If somebody gossiping about you or hating on you, you're probably doing something right.
That's true.
If nobody talking about you, you probably you ain't nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? So, gossip about, to be honest.
I would say I would rather be gossiped about as well. First thing come to my mind is when artists, like, they're about to put out a new album or something, and they suddenly, all of a sudden they magically in the headlines, like, oh my God,
Yep.
they did this. That skyrockets their sales. I'm in sales, so talk about me, gossip about me, so my sales can go up.
Yep, that's right.
I want to piggyback on that. I do agree. I feel like I'd rather be gossiped and talked about because why not? Like, why not? I feel like you have motion when people are talking about you. It doesn't necessarily have to be bad things. It can be good as well.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're 4 out of 4 on this one. I would definitely rather be gossiped about because I feel like if you ain't got no haters, you ain't got nothing going on. Like you said, you have no motion. So I would rather someone be talking than to not say anything because all publicity is good publicity.
Period.
So that was a good question, though. I like that question. Okay, so today, y'all, we're talking about MKE, Cream City, 414. We're all born and raised, right? All born and raised. Real quick, let's go down the line. Let's just say, where y'all from? In the city.
What part?
Yeah, what part of the city are you from when you grew up?
I grew up on 35th and Burleigh.
Okay.
So, to be honest, I actually grew up in Wauwatosa.
Okay, Tosa.
I grew up, for half of my life, I was on the east side, like 25th and Highland or something like that. And then now I'm over there by Good Hope, like 76, 100 in Good Hope.
Okay. I grew up in Hillside. I ain't trying to throw up no gang signs, but I grew up in Hillside. I've literally lived everywhere, though. I did spend time in Tosa, too.
Mm-hmm.
I spent time on the south side. I've spent time literally everywhere. So we have a good panel here because we know a lot. So who wants to start? What's your favorite thing about Milwaukee?
I feel like my favorite thing is, I don't know if anybody's going to agree with me, but our diversity. We have, like I did grow up on 35th and Burleigh, like I said, but I moved to the south side. And that's when I kind of got a view of there's not just African Americans here. There's Hispanics, there's white people, there's Asians. So I feel like we do have a lot of diversity here. Not only that, we got a lot to do. Like, you don't just have to sit in the house on Friday night, as long as it's summer, because when the snow hits, don't leave.
I always say people that sit in the house is by choice, I feel like, which is not a bad thing. Like, homebodies are, they're a homebody, so that's what you choose to do. But if you choose to get outside, there's always something to do. I agree. Yeah. What about you, Precious? What's your favorite thing about Milwaukee?
Well, to me, honestly, something that I look forward to is like all the different fairs and stuff that they have. Something I really like to do is State Fair. I look forward to that every single year. I'm a foodie, so I love to go and try all the different stuff.
Yes. What's the best thing you've ever had at our State Fair?
Okay, so number one, the last time I went to State Fair, the first thing I tried was the dill pickle hot flaming pizza.
Ooh, I haven't tried that one yet.
It's so good.
Okay, I know they had pickle purple lemonade last year.
Yeah.
I didn't try that, but I did try some Berea egg rolls.
Yes, I tried those.
Fire. Yeah, no, fire. Our state fair is always like the first, second week of August. So make sure y'all come to our state fair, and that's
Do
a
you
good one.
guys love the cream puffs? That's like the staple at the fair, the cream puffs.
Look, I ain't never had it.
You've never had a cream puff?
Never had it.
Make this year your year. Go
It
get a
gotta
cream
be.
puff. So you can say if you don't like it or not,
Yeah.
just so I can know.
Okay.
It is a staple, but I don't like cream puffs. Who like cream puffs? Raise your hand. Here, none of us like cream
I
puffs.
don't like them.
You don't like it is a staple, but we don't like them. Like it's
Okay,
a little
is that
overhyped a little
consensus?
bit.
Because I feel like multiple people have said, like, you're eating cream puffs. Like, who does that?
Now the cheese curds.
No, the
Okay,
cheese curds
cheese
are a
curds.
whole nother.
Okay.
It's a whole
Really?
nother level.
Don't get me started on the cheese curds. What about you, Donovan? What's your favorite thing about Milwaukee?
Milwaukee, my favorite thing, it got to be the culture. 100%. It got to be the culture. Like, and not just the culture, but how supportive we are of anybody from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you got artists from Milwaukee.
Yes.
Like, if you ever see an artist from Milwaukee, you know, making it or blowing it up, they gon' mention Milwaukee.
I'll say we're super set apart. Like, we're so different. Like, there's no makeup like the makeup artists in Milwaukee. Like, there's no music like the music in Milwaukee. Our dances. Like, I feel like Milwaukee is a trend setter city.
Literally. Like, we always got some sort of trend going on TikTok or
For sure.
something. Like, literally,
You making
it was
waves.
just JP early. What was that, last year?
Yep.
And now it's you know, Steve the Stoner little dance and all that.
Yes.
And it's just so different too. Like, it's nothing like nobody, and that's why it's so cool. You know what I mean? It's so different. We different than anywhere I've ever been. So
Swaggy.
Yeah, that actually leads into my reason is the individuality. Like, I feel like everyone here in the city, we all mesh together. It is a melting pot, like back to what you said about diversity. But at the same time, everyone here is an individual. Like, we have so many different cultures, but we still have our own culture at the same time. So like you said, like the dancing era, and dancing has been something as long as I've been here, it's always been a core of Milwaukee. Like, now we got different types of dancing, you know what, all it is.
It's the fishing pole. It's literally the
Yeah,
fishing
and then we
pole.
got Steve the Cerner with the fishing pole. But I remember when I was growing up in middle school, we used to bang.
Okay.
Twang entertainment.
Okay.
We used to have dance wars. We used to get together, dance wars at Destiny High School, and we would like bang and in a group and all that stuff. So all of that type of stuff to me is like a part of the culture. I do feel like we have our own fashion sense.
Yes.
We are very like individual to that.
Like,
and
let's talk about the shoes. Let's
Okay.
talk about how some of my family members moved here from Georgia. We call them Dookies. They call them all white G Fazos or something.
I know Chicago call them G Fazos.
It's so weird. And I
What
was
y'all
like,
call 'em, Dookies?
These are Dookies, okay?
They're Dookies.
That's what these are. And now my son, I'm not going to say how old he is because y'all not going to clap my tea. But he's like, those are Air Forces, Mom. Those aren't Dookies. Why are you calling them that? And I'm like, no, these are Dookies. I've been wearing them since I was a kid now.
Right. Dookies, or I say ones.
Yeah.
I say ones or I'll say Dookies. But Fazos is like, that's definitely a Chicago thing. But another thing too, we have to talk about this. Outside of the state fair food, Milwaukee does have a crazy food scene.
We do.
Like we get a little undermined on that. Even what's his name on TikTok? The guy that does Keith Lee. Even he said we're the top 5 underrated cities as far as our food scene. So what's your favorite place to eat here? If you had to put your finger on it.
Something that I know I'm not going to get tired of and I could just eat it no matter what. I feel like, I don't know no more. It used to be Upper Yard. I used to love Upper Yard. I used to go there like every weekend faithfully, but I haven't had them in a while. So I'm going to just stick with Upper Yard. So don't nobody ruin it for me.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Man, I'm gonna have to go. I can't even remember the name of it. I just know like where to go. That's how often I go. But I think it's called Grandma's Hands or something like that. It's
Yes.
on, you know what
Or
I'm talking about?
is it Heaven's Hands?
No, it's Grandma something.
Okay, it's soul food though.
Yeah, soul food, yeah.
It be good.
Yeah, man.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
10.
10 every time.
Okay, I'm going to go.
Speaking of soul food, have y'all ever had Daddy's?
Yes, I was just at
of
Daddy's
course.
a couple days ago.
I
Literally.
haven't tried it yet, so now I'm gonna go.
Oh
Daddy's
yes.
is a staple.
I didn't
Daddy's is good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go Cousins.
Period.
Can't go wrong with cousins. Everybody I know that used to live here, born and raised here, whatever, they done moved. Now they in Atlanta living all this fancy life, and in Houston, they literally come as soon as they hit the airport, they're going straight to cousins. Like
It's Friars too for me.
Friars,
Friars,
it's Friars,
chicken.
it's
I don't
cousins.
Know, oh my god, I don't know what it is about the chicken at Friars, but it's like
Extra crispy.
just
Yes, it's a lot of places that we have. Culver's.
yeah, Culver's.
Okay, Culver's is a
top
staple.
tier.
You know that custard I can't get enough of. Like
Y'all ever been to Leon's?
Leon's.
Leon's on the top. I love them so much. I've been going there since I was like 5. I love it.
Yeah, no, so say all that to say the food scene is amazing and it's different. Like you said, a Jamaican spot, you said a soul food spot, American food. Like it's just so many different types of food. Back to the diversity, right? And then let's talk about how the city of Milwaukee, we're literally on one of the largest lakes in the country.
Yes.
Talk about that. Like the houses over there, gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Like you can't really get too much of living off the lake. In the summertime, everyone, we call it skate to the lake. Yeah, do y'all know? I might be aging myself right now. But we used to skate to the lake when I was younger, which means as soon as it gets hot, you go straight to North Point. North Point is an ice cream spot right on the lake. Go to the lake. You can literally spend the whole day at the lakefront. The lake is like what? Like it's like miles of just beautiful scenery, beautiful homes.
A beautiful walking trail. I walk there every summer. You can spend the whole day there. They have like the volleyball courts. It's just the lake is just cracking in the summertime period. I just love it.
Cracking. And she got a pit bull, y'all. You can take your dog to walk over there.
Yeah, I can. Dog friendly park.
Yeah.
Something else I want to mention. Have you guys ever heard of like the boat line tours that they do here?
No.
Yes. So
is that the like when you can pick your own like little boat and all that stuff?
Well, this one is kind of different. They actually have it where you go in and you get a ticket, and they have like different options. They have like a family-friendly option, or they have something called happy hour, and you can go. I think it's like $34. You get 2 free drinks, and it's like 2 hours. They take you on the lake. They play music. It's a really good vibe. They dance. So yeah, it's something to look forward to this summer coming up.
I'm gonna look into it.
Yeah, I think I've done that. I think I've done that for Mother's Day. You said talk about nightlife?
The nightlife.
Ooh, I'll go last on this one. I got too much to say.
What's some of y'all? Well, Donovan, I'm sorry.
I don't know what
I
I can say.
So our beautiful brother Donovan here. Yeah,
one day.
You'll get there one day.
But what's y'all favorite? I don't know. I particularly love Water Street. When I do go out, I'll go on Water Street. That's about it. Walk to a couple places, but that's it. I'm not like a go out at night type of girl, but I feel like we have a good nightlife.
We have an amazing nightlife. And then Kiara, I gotta correct you. We're calling it Black Water Street now, because we have 4 Black-owned businesses all on one street, which is one of the busiest streets in Milwaukee's downtown, Water Street. You guys are familiar with the Milwaukee Public Market, which just got #1 top public markets in the nation last year. So right down the street from Public Market, we have Brownstone Black-owned, we have City Social Black-owned, The Link Black-owned, and Tropic Black-owned.
I've never been to City Social, not yet. I've been like invited 5 times, and I'm just like never able to go.
Yeah, you got to come check it out. So Black Water Street, because that's another thing, pivoting off what you said about nightlife, is the entrepreneurship here. There are so many Black-owned businesses in Milwaukee, rather if it's brick and mortar or if it's what we do as far as real estate. There's a lot of financial advisors here owning their own businesses. We got a lot of boutiques. The Black businesses are popping here for sure.
Yeah, we have a lot of makeup artists. We have a lot of lash techs, nail techs. We have a lot of everything. Like, I just feel like Milwaukee in general is well-rounded, and if you wanted to, you can find anything you need. Whereas, I'm not gonna lie, I've been in Chicago before trying to find an outfit.
It's just a lot.
I could never find one. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. But if I go on, what's the little groups? Hey, I'm looking for an outfit for such and such. 5-6 girls will comment on my stuff trying to like market their business and sell me an outfit. So I just feel like we have a lot, and that feels real good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. I feel like a lot of businesses are here, and Another thing, this is going to be my last thing I'm going to say as far as what I love about Milwaukee. You can get anywhere in, I feel like 15, 20 minutes.
For sure.
And I travel a lot, and I always rent a car in Atlanta, Houston. I don't care where you go. It's going to be at least 30 minutes
40
to get to where you need
literally.
to go. So we have a small city, but it's still busy and the traffic is controlled. So I do
Yes.
appreciate that.
I love how like the city is like the middle, and then we have like our outskirts. If you wanted to like not live in the city, you can, and still like come to the city, and it'll be a good commute. It won't be like 45 minutes for you to get here. So I love that. Our
How do
suburbs.
y'all feel about the potholes?
Oh, don't get me started on the potholes. Do y'all know the scientific like reasoning for the potholes though?
No.
So I used to work for the city of Milwaukee. Actually, I worked for the sanitation department. I was a garbage woman working for the sanitation.
Didn't know that.
Yes, girl, hauling garbage. Ooh, that's another story for another day. But when I was working there, I met like all the other departments, the water department, the road people, and it's really caused from the salt. Because we do have heavy snowfalls here in Milwaukee. Even though this last winter wasn't that bad, we had like 2 bad snowstorms. It really wasn't that bad. But since they pour so much salt on the street when it's snowing, by the time the spring comes around, that salt has deteriorated our roads, and that's where those potholes come from. And then that's why every spring, every summer, they're coming out filling the potholes, which, Mayor, if you're listening, do Lisbon, because, geez. But that's the reason why we have potholes is because of the salt. So
It's crazy because they actually started doing construction on Lisbon.
On Lisbon?
Yes. I couldn't believe it. It's been forever. No, seriously.
that makes me happy.
Yes.
That makes me happy.
Yes.
Literally.
How do you guys feel like? Do you feel like it's hard to find work here? Like, is it hard to find, just as an agent, is it really hard to find business? And if you were working a 9 to 5, is it hard to find a 9 to 5 here? I don't feel like it's hard.
I would say no. I
Like,
would
we
say
got
anything can be a
factories, we have
challenge.
So many factories, like if you want to do that, hospitals, like
You have the fast food
CNAs.
industry.
You know what I'm
There's
saying?
a ton of opportunities here. In
For
Wisconsin,
sure,
in
for
Milwaukee,
sure.
Yeah, I would definitely, for me, I would say no because of the fact that the city is small, a lot of us know a lot of people.
Right.
And especially if you're born and raised here, it's a situation to where your sphere is going to be large because of the way that the city is set up. Like your family member knows somebody else family member that knows
Right.
somebody else friend and knows somebody else cousin. Like that's just kind of how it happens. So I feel like, at least for me, I've been working since I was 14, so I've always been able to find a job.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
What about with real estate? Have you found it difficult with selling homes? Like, is it super competitive? Like, what's it like for you guys? You two in particular being like newer agents.
Man, I think Milwaukee compared to, because, Milwaukee is one of the top, I know it's in the top 100, probably in the top 50 biggest cities or whatever, like most probably whatever. Compared to, the bigger cities, Houston, Atlanta, all these cities you see with all these real estate agents, I don't think it's bad. Like, we don't have any major, social media stars or anything, and that's why I got into it. I think there's still plenty of room to grow. There's still plenty of room to do your own thing, and plenty of work out there, plenty of people looking to buy homes every day. So
I would
It's
say
2025. You wasn't here for 2020, 2021, 2022. I'm just playing.
I would say I think it's a little bit more competitive in like other states versus here. But honestly, I mean, it's going to be competition everywhere.
right.
What makes you feel like there's more competition? Like, what about it?
I feel like maybe like the houses, just the type of clientele in different states. Like if you're looking at Houston or, we looking at Texas, California, it's a little different compared to Wisconsin.
Yeah, no, it is. But to piggyback off of that, and what is a great selling point for our clients to purchase here in Milwaukee, is that Wisconsin is actually one of the leading states as far as growth and equity when you purchase real estate. And I feel like one of those reason beings is that we do have the 4 seasons here, which is another reason why I love Milwaukee, because we do get spring, summer, winter, and fall. We are very rare to have natural disasters.
And it won't happen.
You know, so a lot of those reasons, and our real estate is the bomb. Like as far as, you know, average selling price for a home compared to the average equity that you'll receive, it's like a no-brainer to, if not move here, but at least invest in the city. So
and I feel like,
and amongst all those other reasons that we just gave.
yeah, and I feel like you can get like a variety. You can get a condo, you can get a ranch. Like I just sold my first historic home last month, so that was huge for me. And I'd never been in a historic home, and let me tell you, it was huge. Like you can find anything here, new construction. Like we have it all. I feel like.
Yeah,
definitely.
I agree.
I mean, I've filmed some, and I've seen, you know, how beautiful they can get down to the littlest detail. You know, whether it be something historic or, like you said, a new construction. Whatever, like literally any type of home you want, you can almost find here. I've seen so many.
Yeah, no, I agree. Those historic homes are beautiful. Lake homes, beautiful. Duplexes, amazing investments. So there's just so much potential here. I think I would love to wrap this up. I'm going to put y'all on the spot by, if you can wrap up the city in one word, what would your word be?
Innovative.
Innovative.
Oh, unique.
Unique.
Fun.
Fun. Innovative, unique, and fun. I'm going to say transformative. Those are some good words. I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate you guys too. Thank you for watching another episode of Behind the Soul Sign. We're going to go ahead and wrap this baby up with a cheers to Milwaukee.
To Milwaukee.
I'll see you guys later, or we'll see you guys later. And at the end of the day gon' end. Now you try to say it with me.